All right. Next up, lunch lady steals gets 8. How many years does this woman get?
9.
9 years for stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings from the state of Illinois. Now I'm
Okay.
finna pull this up.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Just so many questions. So many questions.
all right. This is like I couldn't have wrote this uh, because Vera Liddell is her name. Vera, an Illinois woman, will spend the next 9 years in prison after she stole 11 cases of chicken wings worth 1.5 million that were meant for students during the height of the COVID pandemic. Prosecutors said Vera Liddell used her position as a food service director at Harvey School District 152, which is Harvey is would be equivalent to like Berkeley here in St. Louis. It's a Chicago suburb, small suburb though. Um, what you call it from? It's a couple people from Harvey. It's a couple of famous people from Harvey. From Chicago, from Harvey. Man, I'd have to figure it out for you, but I'm gonna finish reading the article first. To carry on the unappetizing criminals unearthed, the district realizing schools blew past its budget. Prosecutors told Liddell, 68, started the scheme in July 2020 and didn't stop until February 2022. The Cook County State Attorney's Office told State ABC 26. Uh, While she brought up the incredible amount of poetry while she bought up the incredible amount of poetry and used a school cargo van to pick up the food, students never saw a single wing, prosecutor said. Schools were closed, but the district near Chicago was still sending out meal kits to students in remote learning during the height of the pandemic. She was originally charged with theft and operating a criminal enterprise in January 2023. Liddell, who was in food service head for 10 years of the district, took a guilty plea in the case before she received a 9-year prison sentence. A school business manager found costs were $300,000 over budget, even though there was still months left in the school year during a routine audit that led to her arrest. All right.
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Oh, okay. Yes.
But okay, back to the situation at hand. So how much was you selling a pound for?
Out the trunk. Out the trunk.
Like, and what brand was this for you to be doing this? And also, why y'all giving that lady 9 years for some chicken? Now, here's the thing. Now, my friend made a valid point. She said probably because it was during COVID and all of these things. And
people wasn't really tripping.
And no, well, she was saying they probably gave her that much time and said it was like this federal thing just because it was like it started during the pandemic.
And they're supposed to be delivering food to kids or something like our kids could come to the school to get food, and that's where it gets messy at for me. Like, dang, it was kids that didn't never get no meals and couldn't.
I don't think it was that they ain't get no meals, they ain't get no protein, or they ain't get the
they
chicken.
getting everything else but the chicken.
They got everything else. They got the veggies. They probably got like beef, things like that, a patty.
All right. So then, who got these chicken wings? Like, who got the Harold's get them? Like, is there a Harold's connection here where Harold's Chicken Wings is out there buying this on the low? Now, how big were these wings? Because that's the key point. Were they wingettes or full wings?
No, seriously, because
These are questions that need to be asked.
No, and true. Okay. Also, this is going to sound very, very first worldly. I'm sorry. Vera didn't look like she had the credentials to be anybody's director of anything.
In Chicago, in Harvey, Illinois, she do.
So that's what
this is like a woman in Berkeley.
I get it, but it is just wild.
I'm gonna name a couple of people, black people that from Harvey that you would know. Kiki Palmer's from Harvey. Willie Taylor from Day 26 is from Harvey. Selena Johnson is from Harvey. The Dells, the group The Dells is from Harvey.
Okay.
Those are, and then you got some athletes from there as well. Eddie Curry, if you remember, Eddie Curry's played for the Bulls from Harvey. Melvin Ely is from Kirby. From there. Antoine Randall, if all our football people that know Antoine Randall, and also a couple of chicks I used to holler at back in college. Along with that, just to throw that in there. I know well about Harvey.
Like the gutter snipes.
The gutter snipes. What's the gutter snipes?
Are they gutter snipes? Like, are they kind of like?
No, all these women are doing well in their lives.
Okay, that's good. That's good. A lot of the people are doing well in their lives. So
yeah.
So with me passing judgment, like I feel terrible, but
I thought it was
her girl was missing, like her teeth, and I don't think they are. It just appeared that way.
Yeah, but I mean, they might have jammed her up. She didn't get to pop her mouthpiece back in, because she got one by now, because she been slanging. Now, I got to know where these wings went to.
How big, okay, so by the pound, what was you charging? Like, what did you actually profit off of it?
$1.6 million. I don't even know how many pounds that could even be. Like, where do you warehouse
this? What was selling that for? So I'm kind of like fucking with you, where you like she might have.
She had delivered straight to somebody. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you. Like, were you selling these to restaurants? Because this makes no sense.
And my thing is, you stole $1.6 million worth of pounds. Where you weren't storing this yourself. You had to get whatever van you was getting. You was doing an order. Hey man, I need about 4 pounds of 4 pounds of legs, 4 pounds, whatever it may be. Cool. I'll be through there on Thursday at 7. It had to be deliveries like this. Because where do you keep this much chicken?
Like she had to have a storage unit. That was
I'm saying she delivered directly to somebody after she stole it.
Some of it was directly, but she had to have like the largest storage unit that just had deep freezers in there, because nothing else makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, and I'm also embarrassed that you were stealing chicken. Like, how blacker can you get? And then it wasn't like you was like kind of let me fall under the radar.
Okay, here we go, Dom. I got some more details.
Here's the thing, no, it was at some point. That means sometime in 2022, she got greedy because you fell under the radar.
No, Dom, they said between August and November 2021, she ordered 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the food provider and picked up the orders in a district cargo van. So she didn't even deliver them to the school. She was picking them. She's supposed to take it back to the schools or deliver it to the whatever warehouse with them. She was taking them somewhere else.
Yeah. And she probably sprinkled a little bit in the school. I ain't gonna because now by this time school is open.
Yeah, you can't just have it starved out. You can't have it do no wings. You might have took maybe 5. You know what? She probably took maybe 4,000 or 5,000 cases. Took them with her. Other 5 almost sprinkle them around the schools on the south in the area.
But what kind of? So are you okay? Also, are you driving like a U-Haul truck?
It said a cargo van, a district cargo van.
But a cargo van ain't that big. That's like
yeah. But if you're not doing, she did it between a certain amount of time. So let's say.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how much? I need to know.
But that's over 6 months.
So let's say, in a case. How many pounds is in a case?
Question. So if it's 11,000 cases, and she did it from August and November, so that's 4 months. So she averaged close to 3,000 wings, a little bit less than 3,000. Well, it's definitely less than 3,000 wings. Look, about 3,500 wings a month. She was stealing at that time period. So it's 30 days in a month. She can get 100, and you can get more than 100 cases in there. So I'm thinking you can get 500 cases in one stop at one time. So all she got to do is go. Basically, all she got to do is pick up 500, 600 wings a week. If she stole 11,000.
But then she started to get greedy, because she was like they said they noticed that they was over at this time frame. over the budget by $300,000. So the budget is allocated where it's close to $1 million or a little less, right?
Yeah.
And so,
But then they realized it because they probably had some little buffer in there, like, oh man, we if we go over, they went over that, but she was still in more than that. They had buffer in there of like, all right, well, we maybe got 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 buffered in there, so it wouldn't, it didn't become a red flag. So they got greedy.
Yeah, and so it was cool, but then she saw that bank account increase. So we need to contact her and try to get a statement and see how many wings, like what was she selling it for? And they were saying that they wasn't sure if she had representation in court or not. Like if she had an attorney. Because I think, personally, I think 9 years for selling chicken wings is wild as fuck. Like that's
But it's the fraud of 1.5 million. That's the thing.
I know. But in chicken wings, I didn't physically steal 1.5 mil. It ain't cash.
Oh, somebody broke it down. Dumb. Somebody on Reddit broke it down. All right. So I rabbit hole this when it says she got away 11,000 cases of chicken wings from Gordon's food supply in a month period. Gordon's case of 40 pounds each at $124 a case, which works out to the 1.3 million. That makes 440,000 pounds of chicken wings. For comparison, an adult blue whale weighs approximately 400,000 pounds.
So, okay, so if it costs her $100 and something, if it costs $100 and something, you say how much? 100 and what?
$124 a case for 40 pounds a case. For $124 for the 40-pound case.
So okay, I'm gonna exclude. So that means probably some people, I can see her selling that.
They was getting it for 50 a case. That's how she was getting them out. I bet she was selling for 50 a case.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say, like 50 or 75. Because think if that's or you got 40 pounds for like a family reunion and you've spent $40, like $75 on that. You can't beat that.
No, think if you Harold Chicken on 78th and Stone.
No, I was starting there. I was working my way up to the fast food. But yeah, seriously.
Or even a little little other chicken spot.
Because okay, so how many cases was that? So let's times that times the $50. Like if she did, let's do 75. Because you really would turn a profit if it was like 75.
Mm-hmm.
So how many cases did they break it down to be?
It broke down to 11,000 cases of chicken wings.
Okay, so 11,000.
And it was 40, and each Gordon's case is 40 pounds each.
Dude, you almost saw $1 million if she sold them for $75. That's
no. They didn't say how much you sold. The retail for those.
No, you said the cases. That's how many cases. So I'm just saying hypothetically, if she sold, you said how many? You said it was like 11,000 cases.
Yep.
Times $75, she would have $825,000.
But you already said that her teeth wasn't fixed. So where's his money going?
It looked like it. I'm not sure. It was how the top lip sat. Sorry, and it might just be small.
Yeah. So it's this how many chicken wings? Like this chicken wings. These were full chicken wings, not wingettes. I just looked up to make sure.
Yeah. And that's a good deal for $75. Hey y'all, if you like what you see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to hit that button right there. It'll take you to more clips, and be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast. See you back next time.